everybody? Welcome to Renegade Sports Show. My name is Luke Vanderpot. I will be your host. Thank you so much for joining me on a Wednesday. It means a lot to me. What also would mean a lot is if you could smash the like button and subscribe. Thank you so much. Pirates 9, Padres 4. What can I say other than a win's a win? We'll take it. At this point, anything will help. June has been an absolute disaster. Pretty much not hitting or not scoring from us at all. Our pitching has been actually pretty good on the starting pitching aspect. Bullpen, not so much, but we'll take it. All I can say is we had a lot of people hitting the ball yesterday. We had a lot of RBIs. I just kind of want to go through the RBIs really quick. Henry Davis had 1. Carlos Santana had 2. McCutchen had 1. Sawinski had 1. Rodolfo Castro had 1. G1 Bay had 1. And Nick Gonzalez had 2. So we were hitting really, really well yesterday, and this is the stuff that we need to continue. And we need guys like McCutchen to just get hits all the time. He had 3 hits yesterday, and, it's just one of those things where that's how you win baseball games. You hit the ball. Pitching can't win you an entire game very often. You can't just pitch a great game and score no runs. That's not how it works. You need to score. And yesterday we were scoring, and it felt great to watch. It felt great to watch Nick Gonzalez step it up and just belt that ball into the stratosphere for that home run he had. It was a good feeling. Rich Hill played a really, really good game yesterday. Gave up a couple hits and some runs, but, it happens. He didn't give away the game, which is great. And shout out to Roansy Contreras. He really stepped up and did what he had to do and took care of it. Everyone's going to start talking about the G1 Bay thing too, I know. But honestly, I get his frustration. That last strike he had, it could have been called a strike by other umps from what I've seen. But it was outside the box to his credit, and even more to his credit. Every pitch that was being thrown at him yesterday was high to his head almost and called a strike. Oh, pardon me, I had a chuckle in my throat there. But it's just one of those things where he did the right thing in stepping up because he's a young player, and young players usually get screwed by umps. They are not in depth with the game as many years as the older players, obviously. So they're going to get stuff not going their way a lot. It's a respect thing from the umps. They don't respect young new players, and the players just, they'll sit there and take it a lot of times and not do anything. And yesterday was G1 Bay's boiling point. He was throwing out some F-bombs with good reason and all that good jazz, but I just don't want everyone to think he's this one guy that's just going to go in there and be a hothead and all that other things, because he's really good at stealing bases, and he's got us a couple wins by stealing a lot of bases. He might not be the most consistent hitter, but he does show up sometimes when we need crazy hits. So shout out to G1 Bay. I really hope that he can do his thing and, get more calls going his way, but I'm not holding up my breath for that, especially with the way the umpiring has gone this year. Not even just in this Pirates game, but I've watched other games around the league, and there's just terrible calls being called by just universally all the umps. But even more so on teams that aren't producing, like the Pirates, where they just think they can throw any calls at us and no one's going to do anything. So thank you, G1 Bay, for actually stepping up. I totally support what you did. Just one of those things where he had to do it, people. He had to do it. And Shelton had his back. He understood why. I don't think G1 Bay is going to get kicked out of another game for a long time, because I think he was just trying to prove his point here. But I just wanted to go through some of the good things that we did yesterday, and I really hope we can carry this into tonight's game. Obviously, we played the Padres again, so we'll see what happens. Keller's pitching, so I'm very, very hopeful that we can get some good pitching going again tonight. If you liked what you heard today, I will be making another video tomorrow. I really appreciate everyone taking time to listen today. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day. Talk to you later.